So I'm driving to work today, and I know I haven't recorded a video in a while. And my issue was I haven't necessarily felt that motivation. Like, I really don't think that I can pull from a place inside of me to come up with the words, the phrases, the sayings, to actually think the thoughts to motivate other people if I'm literally not feeling motivated myself. And it came from a place of just really not having it together. You know, at the end of the year, the end of 2016, I really struggled through that end part of the year. You know, trying to pay bills, trying to buy Christmas presents for my family, and it was a struggle. Like, it was a legit struggle. But now that I'm sitting here driving to work in my car and thinking about how the last year ended and how I want to change things in this year, you know, I didn't really have that, oh, I'm going into the new year, new me type situation. And just for the record, this might be over 3 minutes. But I didn't have that mentality going into the new year because I was literally trying to make ends meet, knowing that I had to pay rent come January, knowing that I had bills due. I received a $400 electric bill, $411 for electricity. That's crazy. And I knew that I had all this stuff to pay for. I knew that I had my best friend coming up to DC, and I wanted to do something special for her because, you know, she's my best friend, and, you know, you should just want to do things like that for each other. And I knew I had all of this stuff coming up going into the end of 2016. And somehow, some way, it all came together. It just fell into place. And so my wake-up call at the end of 2016 was beyond the shadow of a doubt. God is real. And He's working on our behalf. Like, seriously working. And what's crazy about it is the fact that throughout all of my struggles at the end of 2016, not once was I not able to make ends meet. Not once did my account go into the negative. Not once did I go to bed starving. Not once did I literally feel like God was not there, like He was not working, like I was completely by myself. Despite the fact that I would have to literally go 2 weeks with $40 or $50 in my account. Literally getting down to the last cents and dime in my account, and then, you know, finally having my paycheck hit my account. Literally living paycheck to paycheck. Literally. And not once did I go without something that I needed. Once, sure, I wasn't able to go out to dinner sometime, or I wasn't able to do something with my friends sometime, you know, whatever the case may be. But not once was I not able to do something that I needed to do. There was gas in my car. There was food in my house. I had a roof over my head. That automatic deduction of my car insurance came out. You know, I had bills that I needed to pay that I paid. You know, I was able to do those things. And then, here's the kicker. At the end of the year, I was slated to get a paycheck, my last paycheck of 2016. And I'm sitting here going through the weeks and saying, okay, well, this part of the check needs to go towards these bills, this part of the check needs to go towards rent, this part of the check needs to go towards X, Y, and Z, whatever. I literally had absolutely nothing to pay for when I received that check. When I tell you I was going through bills saying, okay, when is this due? When is that due? This isn't due till next month. This isn't due till next month. This isn't due till 2 months from now. What is going on? Why do I have this entire paycheck with nothing to pay for? It was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely amazing. And I'd never experienced anything like it a day in my life. Ever. I didn't know what to do. I literally didn't know what to do. And so I was able to get something for my family for Christmas. I was physically able to travel home because I could put gas in my car. I was literally able to do things that I didn't think that I was going to be able to do. I was able to take my best friend to Philly. I was able to take her to different parties and gatherings and stuff like that. I was able to, have a really, really fun New Year's. It was literally like, despite struggling, despite having all these doubts and worries about how I was going to make ends meet, and literally sitting there going over my accounts and funds and how I could bring in some extra cash and selling off electronics and doing this and doing that in order to make ends meet. I literally sat there and had to do that for the entire latter half of 2016, and literally the last paycheck of 2016 I could use for what I wanted to use it for. That is nothing but God to me. That is nothing but Him saying, despite the fact that you haven't been to church in a while, despite the fact that you are struggling to literally live right now, I'm going to give you something that you don't even see coming. And it's going to be bigger and better than what you expected. Literally. That was my wake-up call. And so now, as I'm sitting here driving to work, going to work and preparing for my day, I'm sitting here reflecting and saying, thank you to Him. Because it would not have been possible. I would not have been able to do anything if He wasn't in control. I literally would not be able to get in my car, turn my car on, have gas in my car, go to my job, pay bills, see family, do any of that stuff if any of this was in the hands of somebody else. If it was in my own hands by myself. And I'm just so grateful. And so I'm going into the new year with a renewed sense of hope. I'm going into the new year with a renewed sense of purpose and meaning and focus. And 2017 is going to be amazing. 2017 is going to be great. I'm definitely one of those people that is so glad that 2016 is over. But 2017, that's it. That is it. Right there. So seize it the way I'm going to. Because it's about to get real.